don't know who I am. So.
No, this is Miranda, my girlfriend.
Mileeko, I will plug my social media down below.
Yeah, she will. I'll make sure it's in there. Today we're going to be reviewing Switch reviews. We're going to be reading them off Amazon.
Reviews.
Yep, reviewing reviews.
Switch reviews.
No, that was okay.
Today we are sponsored by KFC and also Honey and Audible and
what
HelloFresh.
Okay, so let's get right into it. So
let's go, Brian.
You want to read the first one?
Is this mine?
Yep. Well, this is mine. You want me to read it?
Yeah, you read yours, I'll read mine.
So this is from Carlos, and
Gonzalez.
these are all 1-star reviews too. His thing says, I regret buying this. I like how I can play big name titles on the go, but it's useless as can be because the battery only lasts 2 or 3 hours, which is pretty much true. The games that are out aren't really that great because most of them are really bad ports, either from the PC or other consoles. This is okay if you like limited battery life and crappy ports. The Switch itself is just a gaming console. There's no Netflix, Hulu, Facebook, etc. That's why you have a PC, Carlos.
gaming console.
I guess this is because they don't want to have any security exploits, but that really limits the use of the console. Online isn't free, which it's not anywhere. The online connection is also a pile. Okay, I'll agree with Carlos on that one. It isn't for you if you take gaming seriously. And what I mean is that if you only like to play a game every once in a while, then this is for you. But if you competitively play games online, then don't buy this.
Competitively.
How often do I play my Switch?
Every day.
Every frickin' day. But it's only for if you play every once in a while. Okay, Carlos.
Okay, worked just long enough to be too late to get my money back. Got the Switch for my son's 6th birthday in February 2018, and by June 2018, the screen for the Switch had multiple translucent layers showing the previous screens all at once, making it impossible to play as a handheld. Of course, my 6-year-old never said anything, and it works fine on the TV, so I never noticed. So I'm out $300 for a Nintendo Paperweight.
For one thing, when I was 6 years old, I got a Game Boy Color, and the first thing I did was drop it, and my dad yelled at me. So why are parents giving their kids Switches, their 6-year-old Switches, and thinking they're
and then not checking
on it all the time? It's a $300 system. Like, I don't think it's for 6-year-olds personally. I've never dropped my Switch yet though.
Yeah. But
I'm not 6 years old either. Okay, Justin L. I'm sad that this system makes me sad. 2 stars though. I want to love this system. I was so excited when I finally dropped the $300 on it, but I've had my Switch for about a month now. I'm using it a lot for it now, but have some serious concern about its longevity. It's a cleverly designed unit that can make it easy to go from hardware to portable. That being said, the docking station that came with mine isn't good. I have to be very gentle with the unit. Okay, that sounds like a docking issue. My main issue is with the lack of quality and or low budget games available. There's no games. I'm coming from a PC where I'm bombarded by Steam sales with hundreds or thousands of fantastic indie games for less than $10 or hundreds of AAA titles for $40 less. Well, the thing is that indie games on the PC are so cheap you can literally get keys for free. So to go from PC to Switch you're asking to be disappointed just because of the price. Like, you know, Nintendo has an incredible library to draw from, and they want to charge $8 for a game that was made in the 1980s. If they charged $2 for the classics, they'd sell far more than they would $8 a pop. It's the same issue I had with the Wii. Great potential, but they were stingy with the games. But they're not stingy with. There's thousands of games. I think I have like 60 games on my Switch right now. To say there's no games, and it's February 9th, 2019 this was made. So
it's a newer.
Justin, there are lots of games on the Switch. You just have bad taste in games. Next review. Overpriced Underperformer by AR Builder. Had high expectations as a Wii and N64 user and current Xbox One and PS4. Wanted something portable for the kids. Here we go. It was optimized for 2-player gaming. First impressions of this thing is tiny. I thought it would be the size of an iPad, but it's more like an iPad mini or large phone. Split screen gaming on it is challenging. Build quality is really bad. The controllers have a cheap sloppy feel and the analog sticks are poor. The strap attachment thingy is nearly impossible to get on and off. No way my kids could do it. Mario Kart game on the big screen didn't look great. The games look like they're not even designed for 1080p HD, but they're not because it's especially not 4K because the Switch doesn't support 4K. We played it for 30 minutes and got bored. My son went back to Fortnite on the Xbox. Okay, next one.
Seriously, horrible. I tried to like this thing and just can't. Can't, Nemo. The system is so incredibly counterintuitive that it really sucks all the fun out of playing before you can even play anything. Good luck trying to switch, the controls to the multiplayer vertical setting. Not sure.
Yeah.
Just so when you think you found it deep in the settings, it goes right back to a single player. So frustrating. The games are also expensive for what they are. $60 graphic games that don't skip a button.
Low graphic games that don't have a skip button.
So it's more like watching 15-minute intro movie before any gameplay takes place. So for the price of an Xbox or a PS, go with the Xbox or PS. These things are definitely not worth the price. Worst gaming system I've ever tried. Oh yeah, and you won't find more than 4 to 5 games that you'd like to purchase. Don't buy this junk.
Again, April 29th, 2019, and you won't find more than 4 to 5 games that you'd like to purchase. That blows my mind. And then, what is he talking about here? The skip button? I feel like these people don't even like, they play one game. He's probably playing like, I don't know, Xenoblade has long intro, so it's probably what he's playing, but...
It's more of a game issue then.
Yeah, that's more of a
The
game
Switch.
issue then.
So why rate the Switch 1 star?
All the games just have 15-minute intros, but I've only played 4 or 5 games, and they probably all have 15-minute intros.
Doesn't make any sense.
Take it this way, my 9-year-old one never touched it since she first used it first time when it came. Total waste of money. Wii was much better.
That's the thing too, all kids have like low attention span, so
2 stars. My 9-year-old didn't touch it.
she doesn't touch it. It's a waste of money.
2 stars.
Wii was much better.
Great when it works. The Nintendo Switch is a great product when it works. Most handheld games don't feel like full games, but that's not the case with the Switch. It really does feel like a handheld console. I also have a PS4 and some of the same games on both consoles. The convenience of being able to play those games on the go is amazing, and there's no significant drop in quality.
That's
Okay,
good.
but this is a 1-star review. Now for the bad part. We bought our console almost 3 months ago. From day one of the Joy-Con wrist straps did not click when sliding into the Joy-Con, but we just let that go because it seemed like it was still locked in place. The real kicker was a few weeks ago my fiance complained about her Joy-Con moving by itself when she started losing in Mario Kart. I brushed it off and thought it was a joke. Haha. But then I noticed
Got me.
He got me.
You prank.
Yeah, sure, that's why you're losing in Mario Kart. Then I noticed it myself while playing a single-player game. The left Joy-Con motion stick would drift by itself every now and then.
Always left one.
Yeah. I looked it up online and found that many others had similar problems with the Joy-Con drift. I tried all the different solutions that I could find. Now it's gotten worse. I've been playing an RPG game and randomly the cursor will move by itself and scroll through all the options over and over. It makes the game unplayable. We contacted Nintendo support and they sent a shipping label for us to send the affected Joy-Con because it's still under warranty. The problem with it though is they sent a shipping label and we still have to buy a box to send it in and take the time out of our day to bring it to the UPS to mail it in. Then on top of that, we can't use our Switch at home for a week or 2 until it comes back because we only have 1 Joy-Con. That's how repairs work. We are planning on mailing in the faulty Joy-Con and strap tomorrow and hopefully everything will be fixed. It's ridiculous we spent $300 and encountered these issues only within 3 months. I just feel like that's not fair because it's like you wouldn't rate a car like 1 star because you had to go take it to the mechanic and be like, I can't even drive my car when it's at the mechanic.
And they're not even coming to my house to fix it.
Yeah, I have to bring it over
I
there.
have to buy my own box? That doesn't make any sense to me.
No.
Like, and she started off so well. You know, oh, it's a good
great,
console.
it's great.
Joy-Con drift makes sense. That is super frustrating.
Yeah. But if they're like offering to fix it and they sent you a label for it, like just wait a week.
Just wait a freaking weekend.
You know.
Yeah. More digital junk from Megan. We bought this console expecting to maybe have 1 basic game so it can be played out of the box, but that is not the case. In order to actually use a $300 machine, you have to buy more from the digital ether in order to make it work. I would like to return it, but I cannot find anywhere in the order that will let me send it back. For one thing, what the heck is an ether? I'm actually trying to figure, in order to actually use $300 machine, you have to buy more from the digital ether. Like eShop maybe?
Oh yeah, like eShop. So they wanted more physical games
But they bought it expecting to have, so like the Wii had the Wii Sports.
Right.
So they were gonna buy it expecting to have a game to begin with, and
Right.
they were mad it didn't.
That they had to buy games for the gaming console. Although I do think like the 1-2 Switch game should have.
That should have been definitely in the box. Yeah. We still haven't played that one.
I agree, but I don't think it shouldn't be 1 star. More digital junk.
Yeah, I don't agree with that review.
Megan.
James Junk, 1 star. Nintendo deserves to go out of business for making the worst console / handheld of all time. It's junk. Controllers are almost impossible to use in any consistent way. You're junk, James.
Nintendo!
For one thing, Nintendo doesn't... I think this is like... So many people agree this is the best console that they've made, but it's... James...
But I don't think you have to like say it's the best console, but I don't think you should say
I
it's
definitely
the
think
worst.
it's the worst.
You don't think, you shouldn't be able to be like, this is the worst console or handheld of all time.
Of all time.
Any of the other ones,
Virtual
no.
Boy? No.
No. Nintendo.
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 Nintendo? No.
Nintendo.
Dumb. Amazon customer, not worth the money. The Switch often lags because of the lack of WAM.
Dedicated WAM?
The lack of dedicated WAM on the server.
I was wondering, what's the recommended amount of dedicated WAM I should have to a server?
I'm sorry, could you please repeat your question?
Dedicated WAM to a server.
It also runs on 720p when in handheld. It is also too expensive. I did a trading credit to it was cracked. Okay, so it has a lack of dedicated WAM.
On the server?
On the server, you can read Cheryl's review.
I think
Cheryl's lost here.
Cheryl's very lost.
Cheryl's literally lost.
Cheryl says, do not waste your money. This filled 1 large balloon and 3 small. My Nintendo Switch is supposed to fill at least 3 large balloons.
3 large balloons is what they're advertised
But this
as.
only filled Cheryl's 1 large balloon and 3 small balloons. So the can was mostly empty. She doesn't recommend buying it. She's totally ripped off because it only filled 1 large balloon.
I'm curious, like
what she's
she's
maybe
in-
like a helium tank?
but she's in format video game, so like somebody must have bought something else on her account and she reviewed this. So I would guess it's a helium tank.
Helium tank? No. Nintendo Switch review.
This was filled and the first thing I thought of was a Nintendo Switch. I'm like, okay, for 1 large balloon and 3 small.
But the thing that gets me too is 3 people clicked on this and was like, this is a helpful review for me.
Thank you, Cheryl.
This helped me make my decision on this Nintendo Switch.
Thank you, Cheryl. This is great. KR Daniels. Kid said she wanted it but hasn't played it. Got it for my daughter because she said she wanted it. I got it for her for Christmas. I don't know how to turn it on or how to turn on the controllers. 7-year-old I bought it for isn't interested. Between the game console and the game, spent $400. I didn't need to. Well, she's not gonna be interested if you can't turn it on.
Yeah.
Like if you buy someone a phone and they don't know how to turn it on, they're gonna be like, I don't want this.
Right. And it's not the Switch's fault.
It's not the Switch's fault. You can't turn it on.
Because you can't turn it on and your daughter isn't interested.
Well, the review literally said the kid said she wanted but doesn't play it.
Yeah.
I wasted $400. One star.
My kid doesn't want it. 1 star.
I hope nobody found that helpful, honestly.
1 star. Bishop. Don't know yet. Christmas tree, emoji, gift, present emoji for our son. 1 star.
She'll come back though. She'll come back to review the second half.
Maybe in another year. This was back in November of 2018. I wonder how their Christmas went.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to Bishop and ask her. Yeah, that's it.
That was a good one.
That's all of them.
Switch reviews.
Switch reviews.
Switch review reviews.
So that's it for our video.
It was something different, but
It was definitely something different. I had fun. Did you have fun?
Yeah, I was scrolling through these the other day, and that's why we did it. Is because they were funny.
They were funny. And I hope you guys like this video.
Yeah.
I don't know how often we're gonna do it, but
I don't know.
I had a lot of fun. I would do it again.
It's fun to do something different. Thanks so much for watching, and
What do you say?
See y'all later.
We're not doing Nailogical.
That's
No,
Nailogical.
we're not doing Nailogical. Do my exit outro.
And wear your seatbelt.
She doesn't know my outro.
And
I don't really have an outro though.
Put on new videos every Wednesday/Thursday. Bye. It's Jenna Marbles. That was kind of a Hitler salute. Don't put that. I was gonna say cover the webcam.
Thanks.
What is your outro?
I really don't have an outro. I just say like, and as always, thank you all for watching. Have a great week.
But you need something.
You can think of something.
Okay, bye.